What's going on, everybody? So it's time for your questions from Facebook. I'm going to try to do these videos kind of often. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, no matter what it is, I'll answer it. As long as it's not, too weird. A little bit weird is okay. Too weird is not okay. But these questions are from Facebook. So let's get started.
What you want now?
He's going to read me the questions, and I'm going to answer them. So the first question.
The first question from Jamie M. Stewart. If you throw a baseball southbound at 80 miles an hour from a northbound train that is traveling 80 miles an hour, how fast does a baseball travel?
15. All right, next question.
Dan Nichols. How does my truck drive itself and take my miles per gallon from 7.3 on Tuesday to 6.19 on Thursday morning? Just curious, while parked on home time.
Tuesday to a Thursday, so that doesn't include a weekend or a what do you call it? Not a reboot, but a recalculation. You may have purchased fuel before you had gone home, or maybe you purchased fuel and some trips didn't process, because Knight's fuel bonus is based off of dispatch miles against the fuel purchased. Dispatch miles, fuel purchased. Dan, hit me up in a private message, and if that doesn't answer your question, I'll get a little further in depth with you.
Jeff Bassett. I thought they measured our fuel consumption on Saturday at midnight and updated it to the driver portal on Monday morning. It should never change during the week if that was the case. Has this changed?
To my knowledge, no, it has not changed. But I will find out for you guys.
Jeff Bassett for the third time. Jeff Bassett for the third time. Jeff Bassett for the third time.
Jeff Bassett for the third time.
What is the method for getting copies of your logs?
All right, Jeff, this is getting ridiculous. If you want copies of your logs, see your DDM. They can print them out for you. They are all saved in the Zonar system.
James Bruce, when did we get demoted from truck driver to professional driver? I missed that notice.
I didn't see that as a demotion. More as instead of a demotion, it's more like recognition. Hello, come in.
Soon. How long have you been with Knight, and what's your favorite truck and truck stop and your favorite state?
I've been with Knight almost 3 years. My favorite, my favorite truck?
Favorite truck.
My favorite truck is the Pro Star, at least here at Knight. I'm a huge international fan. And favorite truck stop?
Yep.
Oh man, my favorite truck stop probably, I don't know, that's kind of a tough one. I seem to always find myself at the Flying J in Ripon, California. Although it's not my favorite, I do spend a lot of time there. I think my favorite has to be, I would say the TA in Lebec, just north of LA. And the reason is there is a Blue Beacon there, and I like to wash my truck a lot. And also there's a Starbucks, a Black Bear Diner, and tons of outlet stores. I have a thing for shoes, so I like to go shoe shopping. And my favorite state is Texas, because I've recently discovered I have a love for Chicken Express sweet tea.
If I live in the southeast and pull out of Atlanta terminal, how often do you think I could get home?
Pretty often, because Knight prides itself on home time. But I would definitely talk to Nick Pattinson. He's the terminal manager down there at least for the reefer division. So yeah, you get home a lot if you stay regional.
Joe Harding. If a truck left Seattle and headed east at 60 miles per hour and another truck left Philadelphia heading west at 62 miles an hour, how many oranges do you have left?
15. 15 oranges. 15 oranges, Joe. Unless you're qualifying cuties as oranges, because then you have 12.
Billy Price. How many donuts can you eat in a minute?
Probably 7. 7 donuts. I could eat 7 donuts in a minute. If they're French crawlers. If they're cream-filled donuts, 5.
Terry, cab over kid at Nikon. Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Pepsi for the win. Pepsi for the win.
Tori Dalton, which steers do you think are better, Goodyear or Bridgestone?
Michelin.
Randall Gatesman, where can I get warm chocolate melting cake?
The only place to get the warm chocolate melted cake is on the Super Truckers of America cruise next year in October. So yeah, give that a Google. SS Cruises.
From Andy Higgins, when will Knight start letting the drivers to have inverters that can power a microwave?
Ooh, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. We've been working on it. We're trying really hard. We're making some headway. So just hang tight, okay? I promise.
Russell Terry, what has been your best experience while working at Knight?
My best experience, I don't really know exactly what you're talking about as far as my experience, like what, if you're talking about like customers or runs or whatever, but the moment that sticks out in my head, there's a couple, but one of the first time I met Kevin Knight was really awesome because it kind of shows you where the culture in our company comes from. But also, I would have to say the way that the company pulled together with the recent tragedy in Katy. It was very heartwarming, and it was great to see, you know, people from all sides of the company, even from other companies, the entire industry. So that was great, and hats off to everybody.
Jamie Nass, probably saying that right. Let's talk about how important is it to have your family's support before you jump into trucking.
Unbelievably important. I will tell you this, myself and Pace are both ex-military, so our families are kind of used to the distance, I guess, you know, the separation. But it's definitely something you want to prepare your family for if they've never had to deal with that, because it can be really hard. Yeah, but it's very important. You want to have your family supporting you, definitely.
Frankie Woods, when will I be able to run my AC without losing my fuel bonus?
Listen, I did a video not too long ago about the fuel bonus and how it's calculated. I definitely suggest anybody that hasn't watched it, go and watch it, because I explain in there how it's calculated. I idle my truck a lot because I spend a lot of time down south. We're idling right now, and it won't affect my fuel bonus because dispatch miles, fuel purchased.
Robert Fuller, I have a fixed fifth wheel. Is there any way to move the weight off the steers?
No, unless you move the freight or lose some fuel, throw your chains off, kick out your dog, get rid of clothing. Yeah, no. If your fifth wheel doesn't move and you can't you can't really throw away fuel, the only way to move the weight off the steers is by moving the freight. We're getting loaded right now. They're moving our freight. So that's all the questions that I've got for right now. If you want to ask me a question, leave it in the comments. And if Pace is still with me when we do the next video, he'll read them off again. And if he screws up your name, it's his fault, not mine. You know, that's like if I park crooked, blame it on him. Trainee did it. No, but if you got a question, leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer it. No matter what it is, I'll answer it. And yeah, I'm on Twitter, so go tweet me. and Instagram me and Facebook me. Go do all that. I'm gonna start giving some stuff away here pretty soon, so yeah, you want to be connected, so to say. Connected. 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 Oh, wait, is that what you said? What'd you say? Okay, hold on, I'll show you. Spike, come here. Spike. Hold on, he's here. I got a telescope. He's right here. He's right there. Can you guys see him? He's right there on the dash. He's hanging out. Pace is petting my Spike.